Welcome back to Celtic Fans TV. It's time for another starting 11 prediction show, and this time it's for Saturday's game in the Betfred Cup at Celtic Park against Dunfermline. Just the game that we need to bounce back for that defeat on Tuesday night. Still waiting to get a team right this season, obviously, but I mean, when the manager plays the best midfielder at left back in the biggest game of the season, what chance have I got of guessing his team 3 days before the game? No chance. So I'm going to go for a much changed team this week as a cup tie. It's against a lower league opposition. I think he'll change the team up, but this is just a mad stab in the dark, so there's no chance I'm getting this right. In goals, I'm going to go with Craig Gordon. Scott Bain, obviously, I touched on his struggles on the starting 11 prediction for the Cluj game. We had a massively disappointing night defensively. We made so many mistakes, and obviously he makes the error, palming the ball out to Omrani for 3-3. So he's definitely going through a sticky patch just now, so I think Gordon will come in for this one. I don't know what that means going forward. I don't think Bain will be dropped as of yet, but I mean he's got to start playing better if he wants to keep a number 1 jersey. Right back, Anthony Ralston. I think we'll see him play on this game. I think it's a good chance for him to come in and play, and I think El Ahmed, with the sort of injury issues that he's had since he came in, it's a good chance to rest him ahead of the Europa League qualifier next Thursday. Centre half, I'm still going to keep this Ayer and Julian. I thought Ayer struggled the other night. It was an uncharacteristically bad performance from him. Usually so reliable, but as I say, we were all over the place defensively. I think he'll continue, and I think Julian will play alongside him, because I'm just going to keep going with Julian. He's got to play sometime, and like I keep saying, if he isn't going to play on Saturday, when is he going to play? Left back, I'm going to go with Bolingoli, because he's actually a left back after all. That should probably be the main priority when you're choosing a left back, the fact that the player actually is a left back. So I think he'll come back in after sitting out on Tuesday. On the midfield, I'm going to go with Scott Brown. This is a great opportunity to rest him. I don't think Neil Lennon will rest him, but I wouldn't be surprised to see him get rested again. He's another one who had a really poor performance the other night. At 2-1 in the game, I thought we had a good command of it, and we were going to be able to see it out for there and possibly get a third goal, and then inexplicably he handballs it out of nowhere, gives away the penalty, and then we know what happened the rest of the game. So he had a poor night. I'm putting Callum McGregor alongside him. Again, obviously he played at left back the other night, really struggled because it's not his position. We can't be too harsh on him. It wasn't his decision to play there. So I think he'll go back into midfield, and in front of them I'm going to put Olivier Ntcham. I mean, he was playing at all costs. He was actually put in the team on Tuesday to the detriment of the team, basically, because that meant that we had to put McGregor at left back, and obviously it cost us in the end. I think Christie will have a rest. He expends so much energy. He was brilliant the other night, but I think, like we've seen obviously at Firth Park last week, he started on the bench, and I think Neil Lennon will take an opportunity to rest Christie and play Ntcham in this one. But again, it's just a mad stab in the dark. We could see Henderson play in there. We could also see Henderson play deeper, and maybe Brown and McGregor will be rested. There's plenty of options in there, and like I say, it's a good game to rotate the team at home against a low league opposition in the cup. On the right hand side, I'm going to go with Marian Shved. I thought James Forrest was good the other night, particularly in the second half. I thought he was really good. He took his goal absolutely brilliantly. But like most of the forward players on Tuesday night, they were let down by the defence behind them. So I'm going to give Shved a first home competitive start for Marian Shved. We all want to see more of him. He wasn't involved on Tuesday, so I think again, like Julian, this is a good opportunity to give him some game time and to give him his first competitive start, because it's fair to say that we're all quite excited to see what he's going to be like when he gets more minutes. On the left hand side, I'm going to keep Mikey Johnson out there. I thought he struggled the other night, particularly in the first half. He did get better in the second half, as the whole team did, particularly in that first 15 minutes of the second half. He came off for Morgan, obviously. I wouldn't be surprised to see Morgan start, because Neil Lennon seems insistent on giving Morgan minutes. It's strange because he's not really doing much. We've touched on it in the content a lot. He's working hard, he's covering a lot of ground, but he's getting no end product, absolutely no end product. And we brought him on when we were chasing the game the other night, and it was to no avail, which I don't think was a surprise for anybody. So I'm going to stick with Johnston out on the left hand side, and up front I'm going to go with Lee Griffiths again. I think like last week we've seen Edouard rested. We've obviously got another qualifier to play on Thursday in the Europa League, so I think again this is a good opportunity to rest Edouard, who was absolutely brilliant the other night. Didn't deserve to be in the losing team, kind of like Christie and possibly Forrest as well. I think it's a good opportunity to play Griffiths, to get him more game time. The only chance we managed to muster in the last 10 minutes really fell at him on Tuesday, and it was a really strange one because Brown's headed it back into the area, and he's the only player in the park that's read what Brown's going to do. But by the time he gets to it, he's like 6 yards out, the ball's at an awkward height, and he gets it all wrong. So he needs more time on the park, and hopefully he can get some goals again, boost his confidence, and hopefully he can grow into the season for there. That's the team I've went with. As I say, it could be any team. I don't know what he's going to do. I've a hard enough job guessing what he's going to do in the big games where you kind of think you can predict roughly what the team will be. So that's the team I've went with for Saturday. I'll definitely get it wrong. Like the video, comment with your own teams in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. We passed 17,000 the other night. I wish we'd done it on a better note, but we got there anyway. We're chasing 18,000 now, so hopefully we can get there as soon as possible. And we'll see you on Saturday for all the post-match content. Thank you.